Hello,
Hi,
I'm Laura,
and I'm Izzy.
and this is Drinking Stuff with Drinkstuff, the
podcast.
podcast. Where,
I don't know what it is, sorry.
The podcast where we try all the weird and wonderful cocktails, so you don't have to.
Do you know what? I need to learn that because I knew it the first few weeks though. That's what I don't understand. Is I knew what I was doing, and now it seems like now I took a back seat on the introduction, and now I don't know it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I definitely usually say the same thing every week. Apart from the names is a new thing. We were told that apparently you don't know who we are and we're not famous, so we need to say our names.
I mean, due to the recent ratings in the charts, I think we are pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
I think we're up there.
We've got up again.
Yeah.
So if you've left us an Apple Podcast review, thank you very much. If you haven't yet, please do, because it's working.
Yeah.
It's definitely working.
It is working. Did anyone leave us an actual review?
I haven't checked that bit. I just saw the ranking.
You guys must have done. Somebody must have done.
Yeah. That, or it's just getting so many listens.
Yeah. I'm going to go with that. I don't know.
Yeah, we're just really popular, and that's all that matters. Okay.
Right. So, I don't even know what we're
So last week, obviously, saw us trying The Godfather and the Bloody Mary. Godfather wasn't a hit. Bloody Mary, controversial.
Yeah, that was a controversial one. I'm kind of hoping that this week it won't be. I don't know, because I suppose the controversial was quite entertaining.
You get more of a podcast out of us, I think.
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, to be fair, I don't know how I'm going to feel about these two that are coming up.
I think Between the Sheets will be okay. I think so. That's the first cocktail we're trying today, number 85.
I was going to say, that just sounded really funny. You were like, oh, I think Between the Sheets will be fine.
So cocktail number 85 is the Between the Sheets. And I think that one's going to be okay.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting a new favourite.
I'm not either. And I just think it's just the ingredients list seems like a bit basic.
I think it will be fine. I'm not expecting a world-shattering cocktail, but I don't think I'm going to spit it out and hate it as much as I did the Dirty Martini.
I was going to say the Dirty Martini. That was like my frame of reference.
Yeah. So then the next cocktail after that is the number 84.
The Grog.
The Grog. So we've mentioned this one before.
I mentioned it as the one that I'm not going to like.
And we've got a bit of a twist on this one, in that Steve has provided us several different choices of rum. So he has given us the rum that they recommend, which is the Pusser's Navy Proof rum. Which he's then like, oh, that's not actually, Navy Proof because it's not strong enough. He's then given us the Gunpowder Proof Pusser's, which is strong enough.
Oh, sorry. Oh no.
It's not the right bottle. It's just.
I was just thinking
that.
I was like, oh. Sorry, I was trying to show properly like the bottles.
There's then the Havana 7-year-old.
Yep.
Which I think is supposed to be included in this one.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure. I can't remember where on the scale that sits. And then I know the last one is it this like
Jamaican?
The last one is the Jamaican rum, which is what it would traditionally have been made with.
Yeah.
Because of its history, which you'll tell them in a minute. So
do you know what though? I got rid of that bit about Jamaica.
Oh. So like
it's fine. I mean, I can basically tell you
the most important bit. You were like, nah, bun.
No, but it's not to me. It's not the most important bit because I actually got a large chunk of the history. I mean, look at that. That's all my history there.
It's prehistory.
Yeah, and I just thought like the last bit, it made sense. It just kind of told you the origin. But we'll get into that when we go into the details of it, and I will explain.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll start off though with the Between the Sheets.
Yeah.
So
again, they're back again with their funny old measurements of 22.5 for basically everything. Which, do you know, it's just like, what does the 0.5 matter? But then again,
enough.
actually, if we start digging at that hole of what does the point something matter, then
our rating goes out the window.
Oh, right, yeah, so maybe I'm going to take that back. I retract that comment.
Sorry, I'm just fixing a plant.
So, yeah, we're going to make the Between the Sheets.
Excuse me, I've got a little tickle of a cough. Right, so, okay, shall I start making this and you'll give us the history?
For the Between the Sheets, we have got, shall I go through what's in it?
Yeah,
We've got 22.5 ml of Bacardi Blanco rum, which is the white rum.
It's a decent strength one.
Yeah. Have you got some of that, by the way?
Yeah, that's the little... So Steve
there's a miniature. Oh, okay.
Steve did also give us that rum, and it's this side with the stuff that I'm making.
That's why I couldn't see it. The 22.5ml of the rum, 22.5ml of cognac, which we have to admit we thought we had a bottle of cognac, or at least enough.
We'll cover this in a minute.
Okay, we'll cover it in a minute, but basically we don't. 22.5ml of Cointreau, 7.5ml of lemon juice, and 2.5ml of sugar syrup. And then you shake all of them together with ice and strain it, basically. Simple. So, while we're doing that, I'll go through the gentle boozy scale. So it's a 7 on the gentle boozy and a 6 on sweet and dry.
Okay, so it's slightly sweeter, which I can see from the triple sec, and obviously there is some sugar syrup in it. And then boozy's not too bad, because it's not full measures.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that would be alright. That was such like an average, like, it'll be alright. And basically this cocktail was created in the 1930s during the Prohibition by Harry I can never pronounce the names, and this is like really, really bad. Like, I can't do it. Macaloni? I don't know. Macalone. Okay,
This is a Scottish name.
Okay, well, I can't pronounce stuff very well, like, so I do apologise. Harry Macalone. So, and he owned a bar in Paris called Harry's New York Bar. So, and it's actually derived from the sidecar.
Okay.
So the sidecar. What cocktail was it?
There was another one that was derived.
Hang
no,
on.
was it the sidecar?
It was. Just give me a minute to go through my history, but I'm pretty sure it was one that we had quite early on. Let me see. This is why.
Yeah. I think it was very much early on, because we were like, oh, at one point we'll get to that.
Was it
cocktail.
the bee's knees or the
No, maybe the
missionaries downfall?
no, because that was more like a mojito.
Eastern Standard? No, the Eastern Standard was nice. So I'm going back through the history of all the cocktails we've made, and I'm reliving them. No, okay, it's definitely one of them.
No,
so we have had a bit of a.
I mean, we've drunk so many cocktails now at this point.
They've all blurred.
Who even knows? Right. So, have you got any more history?
No, I'm done with that.
Right. In which case, let's get to our confession. So we don't have enough cognac. We thought we'd have bought some in, but we didn't. So you know what I like doing, and Steve, you'll tell me I was wrong, and I know I was wrong, but we're making do. I googled cognac versus brandy, okay, because I was like, what's the difference? And the basic gist that I got from the internet was that it can only be a cognac if it's from the special place in France.
Oh, I see.
It's a special grape that's made in a special place in France, and that's what makes it a cognac.
A bit like champagne.
Very much like champagne versus Prosecco, whereas a brandy, like a cognac is a brandy, but a brandy isn't a cognac.
Right.
Because brandies aren't necessarily made from the special place in France. Think champagne.
Yeah, okay. I do, to be honest, that does make sense. There's the motorbike going past, so I do apologise for that one.
So we have the studio window open because we like fresh air.
Someone left the window open.
Someone likes fresh air. So yeah, we are actually using brandy.
Yeah.
Because...
And do you know what? I do feel like, and Steve, I know will correct me, probably, because he'll probably be like, that never happened. But I'm sure Steve has moaned at us before about brandy and cognac. I'm sure he has.
He has.
I just have like a vague recollection.
I'm sure he said,
Christmas.
he was like, oh, don't just get any brandy. If it's cognac, you've got to get cognac.
Yeah. And I don't think we cared, so we got Tesco's finest. Shout out to Tesco's.
Clearly I'm breaking the rules today. Steve, that's another great one for your videos.
What's the difference?
Cognac versus brandy.
Oh, do you know what? I feel like you've cleared that up.
He'll probably explain it better than me.
I don't care. I don't think
he'll probably explain it better than me.
He might overcomplicate it.
I think it's basically the champagne of the spirit world. Cognac.
Yeah. It's very frosty for those who can't see. Let's see if I can get it open. I really struggled the other day. I was making a cocktail. I was making the crunchy cocktail, which is on our, I think it's on the Halloween special of our old lives of Drinkstuff Happy Hour. She popped it open.
Girl's getting good.
Yeah. And it's also on Instagram, the morning honey syrup, and I was making that, and it is a very, very, very good cocktail if you love chocolate.
You see a fine strainer anyway? If not, I mean, it's fine.
No, I can't.
It's fine. We'll just single strain because we are rebels without a cause.
They're always a very interesting colour, aren't they? Like, they're just always this, like...
Oh, no!
It's changing me again. No, I'm joking, I don't really...
Oh, sorry, I'll have the smaller one, because...
I don't really mind. I mean, I'm only going to sip it.
Yeah.
What's happened to that one? Has it got a crack in it?
No, I think it's just got marks on the...
Oh, do you know what? It's probably just where it's lent against something.
Oh, just spilled ice all over
Oh,
me.
no.
Let me get this out of the way.
Sorry, I'm going to give it a sniff. Do you know what? I actually really like the smell of that. I'll let you catch up. Just hang on.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
It's orangey, but I can certainly...
very citrusy.
Yeah, I can tell what's going to happen, though, is that I'm going to take a sip of it, and because I'm not a big fan of rum, I feel like it's going to be quite strong. I've just got a feeling it's going to be...
It's only a
for
white...
me,
It's only a white rum, though.
yeah, but for me, I think it might be very, like, oh, that's alcohol. Like...
Yeah.
Do you know some cocktails you drink and it's like, oh, that's really good. I can't really taste
But
the
then
alcohol.
it wasn't that high on the boozy scale.
It wasn't, but I'm sensitive.
You delicate soul.
I'm a delicate flower.
Right, should we give a taste?
Mm-hmm. Oh, juicy. Ooh.
That's really nice.
What is wrong with you?
All I can taste is the Cointreau.
You're like, oh, my face is like, oh my god, what the fuck is this? Sorry, I'm sorry again.
Izzy dropped her first F-bomb last week, so that's
I
number
actually
2.
did it twice, and actually Steve didn't pick up on the first time I did it. I think he actually picked up on the second time I did it, because the second time was more prominent, bit like that one. But yeah, I just don't. This is a difficult cocktail.
Tastes
Yeah,
orangey.
but it's quite boozy. You can still like.
Oh yeah, it's got a boozy kick. But then sometimes if I'm drinking a cocktail, I want it to have a bit of a.
See, that's where we're quite different. I don't necessarily want it to full on hit me like booze in your face. Like I don't booze in your face.
I don't even think it's that strong.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh no, I quite like that. I'm not saying it's high up on the scale.
I'm gonna have to rate it low though, and I know you know.
We were discussing our ratings earlier, weren't we?
Yeah, Laura wasn't very happy.
No, I wasn't very. It's not that. I was just having a discussion that my ratings seem to be maybe they hit the middle of the road more. Whereas if you don't like a cocktail, that's it. 3 done. Like you quite quickly not write a cocktail off, but you know you're quite confident in that you would not drink that again.
But I think it's because I know I wouldn't. I'm so sure of it. Like I feel like I know myself quite well by now to be like, nah, that's not for me. Like it's got that taste. I never like it. It's like I don't like funny way of putting it, but I don't like fruitcakes.
Yeah.
That are really boozy. Like I know I don't like Christmas cake because it's got that boozy flavour to it, and because I know I don't like that food that's very boozy, I then get automatically put off by cocktails that are really like just really strong on the booze because it's just like it's too like sharp. I don't know. It's just like it burns. Like I know some people like, especially whiskey drinkers or like people drink vodka. Like people drink vodka neat.
Oh,
weird.
see that's a step
like,
too far.
Do you know what I mean? It's like that's how I feel.
Unless it's like proper vodka that's like, you know, that's it's
chilled
a
vodka
proper
is okay,
sipping vodka. Like you couldn't just neck Smirnoff. Like that's not what that alcohol's designed for.
No, I'm still gonna. Sorry, I had to have another sip.
Okay.
I'm still not convinced.
Okay, so where are you rating
It's not a bad taste. Like it's not like, oh, I could never drink that. I'm spitting it out like some cocktails.
Could you finish it?
I think I'd struggle to.
Okay.
But I might be able to shot it.
So are you saying like a 3 or a 4?
Oh, I wouldn't give it a 4. I think I'd give it a 3.
Okay.
It just doesn't wow me. I just want to be wowed. I want a cocktail that literally makes me feel good, and this just doesn't. It sounds really sad, doesn't it? But it doesn't. I'm not going to go to a bar and think, wow, that's so amazing. I love this. Like, oh, no. Sorry.
You'd be disappointed if you bought it in a bar.
That is crawl under the bar at this rate.
Okay. I mean, I think I'm
not enamoured by that.
I think I'm going 5. I'd definitely finish it. Probably wouldn't make it at home.
I'm wondering if I'm not taking big enough sips of it.
Or maybe you're taking too big a sips. I suppose if you're only getting
No,
like...
I think I'm not taking big enough sips.
Oh,
I mean, I still don't like it very much, but
you're actually tasting it proper now.
yeah, this is my problem. And I was about to say, don't tell James I do that because he always moans at me. You don't take a big enough sip of things, so you don't realise what they actually taste like because you're not getting all the flavour. And now I see what he might mean. Oh no. Hang on.
Let me take another big sip.
Yeah, I don't hate it. It's actually less boozy when you take a bigger sip, which makes no sense to me. Maybe I was just scarred for life. Maybe I tried something that was like...
Maybe
I don't know. I feel like I'm...
fruitcake is ruined
Yeah,
you.
basically.
Okay, so I'm going 5. You're sticking at a...
I'm still going to stick it at 3.
You're sticking at a 3.
Because it's still a bit boozy for me.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah. I've tried enough of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, it's like, you know, when you ask Mum, I've tried enough of this dinner
I
and I don't like it.
I really don't like it. Okay.
So yeah, I am going to stick to my rating of a 3.
Okay. Fine.
So you're a 5, I'm a 3.
Yeah, okay.
Well, good. So now this is where it's going to get like a little tricky.
I'm going to say this is where I think it's going to get... We're going to talk about that boozy scale and you're going to go, I don't like it.
Oh, I'm so fucked.
Yeah, I
am.
really...
I've just looked at it and I'm like,
I know you're not.
shit.
I know you're not going to like this.
I think this is the biggest booze we've had.
Don't think.
No, actually lie. I think we've had
the martini. Might have
the
been up there.
martini probably was.
I'm not convinced I'm going to like it because I am just, I am new to my rum journey. Okay, I prefer a spiced rum or a flavoured rum.
Yeah,
and this stuff is hardcore.
I think we're gonna have some issues here.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Just the dirty martini was a 9, so
and this is
only 1 below. This is an 8. So, and also, I just remember just going back to the sidecar reference of this. It was really similar to the Eastern Standard. Eastern Standard. Because the Eastern Standard was inspired by the South Side, and the South Side was inspired by the sidecar.
Oh,
so that's how we
okay.
got there.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that's how we got there. But yeah, this is the most boozy one we've had so far.
No, the Dirty Martini was. This one's an 8.
No, but we knew that one was going to be boozy.
I will say that the 8 rating is only based on using Puss's Navy Rum.
So maybe we should do that one first.
That was the plan I was going to do. I was going to do probably Puss's Navy Proof, then Gunpowder, then Havana 7, and then the Jamaican. But I think the Gunpowder Proof, I think, would knock it up to a 9 on the boozy scale.
Great.
Because I'm pretty sure the Gunpowder Proof is well over 60%. ABV.
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned about that.
It's going to be strong. And that's why we're going to straw it, because I think it's going to be...
It would be a stupid decision to not
straw
it.
You'd never be able to drive.
I'm not going to lie, it's also a bit of a waste, isn't it?
It is also a waste.
Anyway. So, yeah, this is the Grog. So the Grog has got 60ml of rum, so obviously we're using the Puss's rum to begin with. 15ml of lime juice, 15ml of Muscovado sugar syrup, 60ml of chilled water, and 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. But we aren't doing that.
No, we're not adding the
bitters.
bitters.
We're not doing that. Because why would we make it something nice?
No, it's not about making something nice. So the original Grog recipe didn't have bitters.
No, but if we're going off of that one...
If we go... so maybe we'll make a second one, or we'll add bitters to the first one.
Yeah.
But the original Grog recipe, as you would have found it on naval ships, when it was big wooden pirate ships, wouldn't have had bitters because bitters didn't exist.
No.
Whereas you'd have your rum...
But then if they did exist...
You'd have had your rum, because that would have been... Because, the Navy had, a tot a day or something like they had. Sorry, I'm ruining it. I'm ruining it.
On my history.
Fine, read your history.
Leave me alone.
Read your history. I'll fill this up.
While Laura makes the cocktails, I'm going to talk about the history. So, I still can't do it now. I've wound up.
Come on.
So, Laura was right. The tot was basically a. So, let me start again. Sorry. So it was used for 300 years by the British Navy, and they were given a tot of rum before battle. So before,
I thought they had a daily ration of rum.
they did, but they got an extra one when they wanted their sort of an extra kick. But in 1740, Admiral Vernon, I'm going to say his name is Vernon, but it's not. It's Vernon. I don't know if it is. So, and Admiral Vernon was fed up of them being drunk all the time because obviously, I'm guessing a tot of rum was quite a large amount.
Yeah, I don't think it was like a 50ml measure that we have now.
Because I only say I don't think it was a very small amount was because he was fed up of drunk and changed it to half a pint of rum with 2 servings.
Half a pint of rum.
Yeah, with 2 servings of a quarter of a pint of diluted water, so 4-to-1 water.
I can already smell how strong this is.
And don't even. I'm
not going to let you.
So an admiral nicknamed Old Grogrum, because of his waterproof cloak, which was called a Grogrum. I'm going to guess that's how you pronounce it. That's why it's called the Grog, because he added lime to prevent the scurvy, which is great. But historians are saying that now there is evidence to suggest that actually the Grog was sort of around before Admiral Grogram or Old Grogram. So
you pass me the lime, because it also ties into, because as well, we spoke. Was it last week?
We did speak
about the week before about their lime juice. Oh, it's the
Yes, with the
gimlet. Because they had a certain amount of lime that they had to drink every day.
Yeah.
And to make it easier to drink, they added the sugar.
Yeah.
But obviously, the gimlet was basically the not commander, but like the captain's version, and then they'd have the grog.
Because the gimlet one was obviously like the fancier one. Because they had more money and they were fancier. And the gimlet was also what was used to open kegs or barrels or whatever it is. Not kegs, a barrel is a gimlet. So that was called the gimlet cocktail.
Put our water, by the way.
It's in the fridge.
It is in the fridge. Can I have the Muscovado
Of course you can.
sugar?
It smells lovely, by the way. I like
Muscovado.
I actually really like Muscovado sugar anyway, but like in a syrup, smells amazing.
It smells very fruitcakey.
Yeah, which is hilarious because
there's quite a lot of sugar syrup in this actually. It's 15ml.
Oh,
that's quite a lot for
sweet. This will be interesting then. I'm actually nervous. So let's get the first glass ready.
Ooh, it's all syrupy.
So yeah, that's the history for it. But it's quite interesting actually how there have been quite a few cocktails that have actually been created from like a naval ship, which is probably like the least kind of because when you think of cocktails, your mind automatically goes to like a nice fancy bar. Like you drink cocktails.
Oh, I think of the 90s.
Exactly. You don't think of a naval ship, and that's where things have originated from. So it's actually quite interesting finding out about the history.
Well, we said before, didn't we?
It
is really interesting to find out where these things have come from.
Yeah. Because I think we always go into bars and things and just order stuff. We don't actually really think about where it's come from or the history of it.
And someone must have designed it at some point.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, number
so
one.
Here we go. We're shaking it. He's watching this back what the hell are they doing?
Just doing a little dance.
Right, what colour do we think this is going to be? What's going to be
quite dark.
Because it's got dark Muscovado sugar. Because that's always my favourite thing to guess. Because I always think most cocktails that we make come out kind of like a yellowy orange colour. But this is going to be a dark one.
Oh, I do need ice in the glass. Hang on.
It'd probably be worth putting the ice actually as well. Because I really want to be able to taste the difference between each one. Compare it, I'm going to guess that it's going to smell quite sweet.
I think a bag of ice just fell over in the freezer. Oops.
Don't tell Steve.
You'll see when it's full of loose ice.
That looks lovely. Oh God, there's a lot of it.
Well, there's 60ml of rum and 60ml of water. So that's 120ml. 50, and then another 13ml of lime juice and sugar syrup.
Just going to get the straws.
So, we're not having a good day today, are we? It's alright though, it's just a cocktail shaker.
I actually can't bend down very well now.
She's been to the gym. And I'm not helping her.
I did it.
Oh, okay.
It's just when I've been sitting on it. It doesn't smell very nice, I have to say.
No, I already smelt the rum. It just smells like rum. It just smells like rum. What I'm going to do as well, I'm probably just going to use the same shaker.
Oh yeah, no, don't. We don't have time for that.
Well, also, because it is the same cocktail, it's just different types of rum.
Okay, she's back up where she needs to be.
Okay.
Can I just give it a smell again?
Yeah, give it a smell.
Yeah, that's like something I don't want.
It just smells very, very rummy.
I'm really scared. I hate stuff like this. Oh, I'm actually dreading this. Oh, God. Well, that's surprising. What
Doesn't
the
taste
hell?
bad.
Why does that taste like something I actually want to drink?
What?
What is wrong with me?
I'm getting the Muscovado sugar.
Yeah, that's why I love it. I want more. Oh, God. Am I supposed to be on a boat? Yeah, Izzy could drink that.
Oh my God.
I have issues. Wow. I feel like a whole new world's been unlocked to me now. Maybe I'm a rum drinker.
You have to join Steve's rum group.
It's so nice.
I am so surprised.
I am too. I actually feel like I have this is going to be the twist of the podcast. Wow. Can I take a sip of it, like a proper sip? Because I feel like this might be hang on.
Yeah, I feel like you need to take a sip.
Nah, still good.
Just be careful because you've got to drive home.
That's really good. What is wrong with me?
I am shook.
I am baffled too.
I am shaken to my core.
I'm shaken to my core. Wow.
You really like that?
I really like it. Did you see me flinch? Did you see me? No.
There was no...
No. I enjoyed that.
Oh my
God, Steve, you're literally going to be so baffled right now.
We're
going to have so much to talk about now.
But you're going to be on holiday.
Oh no.
When this one comes out, you're on holiday.
Okay, DM me, yeah? We'll talk about rum.
I'll start a WhatsApp group between me,
we
you
might
and
have
Steve.
to. Maybe we should. That'd be so cute. No. But yeah.
So Steve, you can never get away from us.
Yeah, could you imagine, Steve, never being able to get rid of us? Ooh.
Love it.
I really like that cocktail. I have issues. Now I don't know what to do.
My world,
I was not expecting to like that at all.
I was not expecting you to like that at all.
I was really scared.
I know, I was scared for you.
Oh my God. See, this is why we're doing this podcast. This is literally why.
This is exactly why.
Because I was like, fuck that, that's disgusting. And I was like, this is not going to go well. And
literally, episode 1, we discussed, I said, what are you not looking forward to?
Oh
and
my
you
God.
went, oh my God, I'm not looking forward to
Yeah.
a grog because I tried Navy Rum once and it was gross. And now we're trying the grog and you're like, oh my God, that's amazing. What are you rating that?
Do you know what? I'm not going to rate it as highly as 10 because...
No? Okay.
But I am going to rate it.
7, you would order it in a bar.
I'm going to have to rate it higher than that though. This is the thing. Because I really like it.
So 7, order it in a bar. 8,
order it for friends.
Or you just said you recommend it to a friend. 9 was you would buy it for your friend to make them drink it, and then 10 was your new favourite.
I would do a 9.
You'd do a 9.
I would happily do a 9.
You'd make James drink that.
Yeah, happily. I think he'd like it.
Right, another bonus episode. James, you're trying it.
Honestly, maybe I could take it. Can I take it home?
We can put that, yeah.
We'd have to fish the ice out. It's really good.
I mean, yeah, I suppose you would, but otherwise it'd be really watered down, because I don't forget it has got water
Maybe
in
that's... Did you just see that?
It's the ice cubes have got holes in them, so a little bit of air went...
It just bubbled. I was like, what the hell is going on in
Right,
that
okay,
cup?
well, so the recipe as per Diffords with the Pusser's Navy, which is 54.5%, you like.
Yeah.
So we need to up it. We need to up it now.
Wait, so that's not even the...
That's not even the
And
strongest.
that hasn't even got the... Did you put the bitters in it?
No.
Wow.
Do you want me to put the bitters in?
No, don't even bother. I love it how it is.
Okay, well, let's go on to the
Right,
next
so
one.
now we're having the gunpowder.
So this is stronger rum.
Yeah.
And before I was measuring out the 60ml, and then I was like, oh wait, this is just 60ml of rum. So I might as well just chuck it straight in.
Do you know what? I really want to message Steve and tell him, but I cancan't tell him because
Spoiler
you're going to listen
alert.
to this podcast and I don't want to spoil it for you. But I know I'm on holiday, but still message me because I know you're going to be shocked, okay?
60ml. Well, where's my jigger gone? It's that one. Oh my God, I can't make this cocktail. I'm just
Baffled.
so... I'm struggling to, process.
It is kind of mad. I think because I want to try more, but I'm actually not because I have to drive. I don't want to drink more of this one when we've got those to try, so I'm not doing any more. But
No.
I honestly would have, like, I'm in disbelief myself that I want to try it again, because I'm like, is this right?
I feel like it'd be a messy cocktail on a night out, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, real messy.
Maybe we should no, that's not so weird. Maybe we should experiment with that.
What, record a podcast on a night out?
Oh my god, why don't we do that? Do you know what's going to happen?
Because that would go badly.
I just realised what is going to happen. Right, so we have our, like, sort of work part. We have, like, a work summer party. And I have a feeling that Laura and I are going to have a few drinks, and then we're going to be like, oh my god, let's film a podcast. And we're going to sit there.
Bonus episode.
With Anchor recording. And we're
on our phones.
And we're going to go round and interview loads of members of the...
Oh, see, I really want to do that.
I know. I want to ask them what they're drinking.
Now you said that, I really want to do it.
Right. Laura's going to put a poll up with this podcast.
Should we harass
on
our
Spotify?
colleagues?
Should we go around the staff party and ask people what they're drinking and what their favourite cocktails are? Because that could be fun. It'd be so much fun. Laura's looking at me with a... I feel like she wants to do it, so...
I think we should do it. I'm more shaken that you like this still.
I am too. I don't really know what's going on. But it's good.
Alright, next glass, please. Assistant.
Oh, sorry. It's this one I'm going to go for next.
Okay, so this is Pusser's Navy gunpowder proof. So
Yep.
this is stronger. Oh, actually, I need to put the ice in the glass.
Oh, don't get that.
I'll rescue the cubes that fell over.
Is it bad?
You can't really see.
Oh, Steve won't know.
I had to climb in the freezer.
Laura's actually in the freezer, like, feet and all. God, see now that this has happened, I am wondering what other cocktails I will like.
Yeah.
And maybe there'll be something that maybe you like that you didn't think you would.
Okay, I think there's probably a little bit more water in that one from the ice that's diluted down.
I'm just going to give it a sniff.
I think it's going to smell the same.
Do you know what? I actually think that smells a little bit stronger. Are we
do.
doing new straws?
No, because we've used the same shaker.
Oh, true.
Oh, you can tell the difference in...
Bloody hell. Steve, are you trying to kill us?
You can tell the difference in strength of that one.
Does it only get stronger? Because that's not a good idea.
I'm not sure how strong the Jamaican rum he's given us is. Imagine drinking half a pint of that.
Yeah. It's not as nice.
No.
It's more like heartburny. It's a bit more like drinking rum, if that makes sense. Like Navy rum.
Yeah, you
Which I think
really
was the
get the
point.
rum from
Right,
this
I'm not
one.
going to have more of that, but yeah, that's weird.
Okay.
It feels like such a shame because I'm like, I want to take them home.
Can if you want. So this
Yeah,
one's now the
that's gonna be a
Havana
good idea.
7.
So, yeah, that was definitely a lot stronger than the Pusser's Navy, right? Was that
Yeah,
it?
the Pusser's Navy. And then the second one was... So, Pusser's Navy, gunpowder proof.
And now
This
we're
is
going...
now Havana 7.
Yeah.
So 7-year-old rum. So it's like a real... Oh my God.
Steve has filled that to the brim.
It's
Maybe
all
he wanted us to put that much in.
It's 60 ml. This is the Havana 7.
See, I feel like I've had Havana Club more, and I do like it.
Like I say, this is the Havana 7-year-old.
I just really love the Muscovado, like, sugary taste with, like,
It
the
definitely
rum.
has that kind of fruitcake taste. Like,
It's really nice. I actually recommend people to try this because it's good. Like, it shocks you, and it's actually quite refreshing. I would be excellent on a ship. Just
you'd
funny
just be
because
drunk.
I would be, which would make me excellent on a ship because I wouldn't be moaning about the fact I might.
Are you seasick or are you drunk sick?
I don't know. I'm glad I got a lot of water. I thought, oh, have I got too much? But actually, it's kind of...
No, because you've got to put like 60 ml in.
Yeah.
I mean, we can probably dial it back slightly because the ice would have definitely melted.
Yeah. Do you know what? I've got that pirate ship shanty, you know, the sea shanty song stuck in my head.
What one?
The one that I'm not singing it because I'm not singing.
Just say the words then.
I don't know what the words are though. You know the one that was in the charts recently, all over TikTok. I've got that stuck in my head.
I've got the Muppets Treasure Island stuck in my head.
Or what's the other one that I liked a lot? Oh, the Drunken Sailor one. That one. The Drunken Sailor. That one.
Well, I mean, they must have all been pissed, so I don't know what they were expecting.
Like I remember having to rewrite a Drunken Sailor for like a child's you know, like your music classes when you're a child.
GCSE.
Yeah, and we had to rewrite Drunken Sailor. And I'll tell you what, I think I did a good job. Right, this one looks fizzier. Hang on.
Well, I think it's just built up froth.
See, that doesn't smell as strong. If anything, I think that one might actually be nicer than even the first one.
Yeah, it's not
See,
strong
now
at
we're
all.
going into rum tasting. I still prefer the passes, but that is nice. I just put my finger in it. That was good. I do like them.
Do you want to take a sip of that one?
I
No,
feel
actually,
pass.
no, yeah. Yeah, let's not be silly.
Well, I'm just trying to be sensible, you know.
Okay.
Can't risk these things.
So the Havana, okay.
Yeah.
Gunpowder proof, not okay.
No, that is not okay. That is okay.
Plus Navy, great.
That is, yeah. I think the Pastas Navy is my favourite.
Okay. Right, well, should we get on to the last one?
And finally, we have some Jamaican rum, which I'm not going to smell it yet because I feel like that could go wrong.
Don't ask us what brand of Jamaican rum. He's
I
just
feel
given
like-
us a little bottle that says jam on it.
I feel like Steve did tell me, but that was like a week ago. So, who knows? Okay. I'm excited for this one.
I'm not sure about this one.
I think it's going to be nice.
Ooh.
Is it fruitier?
No, it smells like Muscovado.
Oh, it does. Delicious. I'm just going to Google something quickly.
Okay.
Because I feel like we'll all want to know this, or I want to share this with everyone. But, okay, does Jamaican... I can't spell Jamaican, but rum have Muscovado
It must have.
sugar?
Or brown sugar of some description. Because rum is based on... It's made using sugar cane. Jump in my DMs if I'm wrong. If no one jumps in my DMs, then I'm clearly not wrong.
Sorry, it's actually a nightmare trying to find things out quickly on the internet. Jamaican rum for beer lovers. I don't really know what website I'm on now. Molasses. That's the word we're looking for. Jamaican rum, on the other hand, produced from molasses.
Yeah, so really dark brown.
Yeah, so it's a form of residue from the processing of sugarcane. Was consumed only locally or by the sailors of the Royal Navy for the daily ration of the top, which was distributed by the British Navy.
Which is why we're using Jamaican rum.
That's why. So you got to
Look at the history.
look at us. I'm looking at history.
Hold on the old handies.
So that's the one thing I don't really like about shaking cocktails all the time is because you get such cold hands.
I couldn't be a bartender.
Nah. I feel like I'd have a good go.
Right. Final cocktail.
I'm actually really excited to try this version. I can kind of smell it. Oh, okay. It is quite molassesy, if that's the word. I think I've just made that one up.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm going in.
She's going in.
Because I'm excited.
Because she wants to try it.
Oh, it's nice. It's sweeter. Well, you can definitely taste the molasses.
Oh, yeah.
But do you know what? As much as I love the fact I can really taste the molasses, I still would go for the pastas one because I feel like the water almost cuts through that. Like it's not as sickly.
Yeah, this one definitely. It doesn't have that. It didn't have the same sort of alcohol kick as the gunpowder proof. Nicer than the Havana 7.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think if I was going in like an order of these, I think the Havana, I think it goes this order. So you've got your Navy proof passes, Jamaican, the Havana 7,
and
gunpowder.
The gunpowder. I actually agree with you there.
Yeah.
I think that is the order I put. I might, depending on how I felt on the day, I think I might maybe swap the Havana with the Jamaican. Sure. Because I do kind of like, but then I think, yeah, I don't disagree with you. I think that's...
Yeah.
And I'm still going to stick with my rating.
Of
a 9.
I
nearly said 9.5. I am going to go with a 9.
Wow.
I really like it.
Wow.
Which is weird, but I'm doing it. I'm going with a 9.
See, I think I would go with a 6.5.
I see. That's not a high rate. No,
Well,
that's not a low rate. I can't give a word.
But hear me out. The issue I would have with ordering it in a bar would be what rum they're using.
That is such a good point.
That would be where, like, because we tried them on different variations, my concern would be what rum are they using?
Yeah.
And as to whether or not it'd be a decent... I think I'd feel safer making that at home.
Oh, yeah. I do agree.
Because then you have, like, control over which rum you've picked. Mm-hmm. And yeah, if you want a Havana rather than
then you can do that.
You can choose that.
But I think if I was to order this in a bar, it would be in that kind of situation where I am sitting at the bar and I'm literally can see what things I'm like, oh, could you like make it with this? Like, and have that option. But also another thought, I really don't like the name The Grog because it sounds disgusting. It sounds grim.
Do you know what? Someone on Diffords Guide has literally commented that, saying this is my number one cocktail that needs to be renamed.
Yeah. It does need to be renamed because I wouldn't want to go into a bar and go, oh, can I have the grog, please? They'd be like, what the f*** is the grog?
Unless they've got it on a menu,
Unless they've got it on a menu, but sometimes, like, you go to a cocktail bar and then you kind of just... I would worry that people wouldn't know how to make it and wouldn't know what it was. Yeah. That would be my worry.
You'd have to go to a rum bar.
Yeah.
I think at some point we need to go to a rum bar with Steve.
Oh, that'd be fun. Steve, do you want to go on a night out? And well, not necessarily even a night out, but do you want to come out with Laura and I to do some rum bar
marketing team rum tasting?
Podcasting recording. Yeah?
Okay,
great. Thank you, Steve.
I did say I think we need to do a rum tasting.
I was waiting for his response of like, because I bet he's walking like, yeah, I'd love to.
Psychic response.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to.
Because we're all on the same wavelength. Yeah. Sorry, Steve.
It'll be fine. It'll be great. Yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you would. I think you would take us out rum tasting.
I think you would too.
I think it would be hilarious.
But I think as we've got our ratings.
Yeah, okay.
Of our 9 last 6, or was it 6.5?
6.5.
6.5.
Because like it's that kind of temperate, like if I saw there was decent rum on the shelf at the bar and I was like, actually that would be okay for the grog, then I might order it.
Yeah.
But if they didn't have the right rum, I wouldn't.
Yeah. And that makes sense. So I'm going to go on to the next week.
Yeah.
So if you would like to join us next week.
For episode 10.
Yeah, it's our 10. Double figures. Our podcast is 10 episodes old.
Oh.
Cute. So we have got the San Francisco and the Garibaldi.
The Garibaldi. Okay.
Right, and I have to say that with an accent, like the Garibaldi. Right. And the San Francisco, I actually wrote that. So every week I go and tell you what the next podcast cocktails are going to be, but I never write down what's actually in them, which is useless, really. Because
and then I have a quick Google, and then we go, okay.
So I thought I'll write them down on my sticky notes. So I've written on a sticky note. So the San Francisco is quite a weird one,
right?
Because it's got vodka Cointreau, fine, and then a banana.
Oh, banana.
Brazil liqueur.
So banana liqueur.
That's what I kind of like guessed it was going to be some kind of
orange
banana, orange juice, pineapple juice, and grenadine syrup.
So it's like a real 90s fruity.
Yeah, so we're going like proper fruity.
I think that's going to be fine.
Yeah, it will be fine, but then it'll either be fine or sickly. It's one of the two, because sometimes like juicy cocktails can be like, bleh.
Yeah, I think we'll have to choose our grenadine wisely.
Yeah. And then for the Garibaldi, it's a Campari bitter
liqueur.
liqueur.
I've seen this one. I'm not sure about this.
Sugar syrup and orange juice. So, but the quantities were a bit odd. That's why I was kind of like, so 45 ml of Campari bitter and then
Which is a lot of Campari.
Yeah, and then 120 ml of orange juice. So this could be interesting.
Oh, I'm really not. I think that's going to be gross.
But yeah, but you're just going to have to tune into next week, really, aren't
Yeah.
you? If you're going to want to find out what it is,
Yeah,
what our scores are. So yeah, if you're looking forward to next week, because I am, kind of. Well, I'm looking forward to recording the podcast. Maybe not.
I mean, I don't think we're ever going to have an episode 9 again where Izzy goes, oh, I thought I was going to hate this cocktail, and then bloody loves it.
Yeah. Although, I don't know. I feel like we might. There might be one where Laura says that she hates something and then loves it.
Maybe.
I thought that was going to be the dirty martini.
No, I knew that was never. I knew that.
I thought she'd love it.
I knew I was never going to love that.
So
okay, well, there we have it.
That was a fun episode.
Wow, the grog went down well.
Yeah,
interesting.
I think if I wasn't driving, I'd drink all 4 of those.
I think you need to take them home, or at least one of them home.
I think I might take this one home. I
think you need to, and then I think you need to just tell us if you definitely did like it.
Yeah. I'm supposed to not be drinking in the week, and this is my only exception. And now I'm like, I'm taking cocktails home now.
Well, it'll go to waste otherwise.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, well, there we have it. Cheers!